Hey everybody, it's Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training, and welcome to another week of videos from our site. Hopefully you're getting a lot out of these. What we've been doing is kind of a mixed grab bag of different questions that I've been getting from different folks around the country, and they've been asking me, how do I do this and how do I do that? And as you know, last week we went into a couple of the things of how to add metadata to your images. This week, I'm going to actually show you how you can create a brush inside Photoshop. So with that said, what I've done is I've created a small box here. It's just a small little 3x3 box. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a brush. A lot of people, when they create brushes, they do maybe a text brush or a type brush. And so let's start there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some, let's just add some text here. And I'm just going to put down here Rick Trummer Consulting. Well, you can see this right now that it's white. So let's go ahead and bring the type so it's black. It'll always help when you're doing that. We're just going to click OK. And let's just bring it in here. Okay. Kind of boring right now. Let's actually get it into a smaller type. I'm just going to bring this down in size. Let's get down to 18. I don't want bold. And actually, let's go to a different typeface altogether. My typeface that I'm doing with a lot of things is completely different than this one. But just for the sake of the argument, let's just go into my lucky penny, which is one that I've added here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little bit of a tilt. So I'm going to do a free transform. And I'm going to tilt the brush sideways a little bit. And I'm going to control my kerning just a little bit. So let's kind of come in here and let's just get the type a little bit closer together. Oops, not that close. All right, let's just think about doing that where it looks kind of nice. So the nice thing about this is once you create one of these brushes, you'll be able to kind of come in and change it any way you want. Let's go ahead and crop it since we didn't take up a whole lot of room with it. We're just going to crop it down to more of the type size that we have here. And there we go. So at this point, we're just going to go under the edit area, and you'll notice there's a little item here that says define brush preset. Let's just click on that, and we're going to call it logo brush. Once we create the logo brush, be very, very easy. And now we can bring up images, and we have this inside of our brush tool. So when you go to your brush tool, you'll notice at the bottom, you have the logo brush that you have here. Let's go ahead and grab an image. We'll grab our logo that we have here. And you can see right here, we have our logo brush. So we can just click on the logo brush and it'll give us whatever finish or whatever color that we have in the brush. On this particular one here, you'll notice we have white in the foreground. Let's change the white. Let's change the preset so that it's kind of a reddish tone. And let's bring the brush down in size. You can see that we can just click on and we have our brush right there. So it's a real easy way of doing things. And you'll be able to go into the brush and actually change it around a little bit. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how to add different brush definitions to it and kind of go into some different things with that. But the simplicity of getting a brush is pretty easy. So next time you want to create a brush, it's pretty easy to do that. And I know a lot of people are taking pictures of stuff and they're putting it into splatter brushes or smoke brushes or whatever. It's just an ongoing thing, and it's completely unlimited when you're talking about brushes. So until tomorrow, I'm Rick Trummer from Rick Trummer Consulting and Training. Have a great one and see you then.